it's an interesting catchphrase. What does it mean? $1?
When my dad is a big garage sailor. My dad had the sickness, which means you love garage sales.
Yeah.
And he was so skilled at it that if you go to 8 or 10 garage sales a day, you want to spend as little money as possible. So even if you were selling these eyeglasses and you said $10 without missing a beat, he goes, I'll give you $1. He goes right to it. There's no negotiation. I'll give you $1. And you say $5. And he goes, I'll pick it up off your curb Monday morning. Like he's that smart. He knows no one's going to go, oh, yeah, dude. He's letting them know.
And then some people are like, I don't like this guy.
When he buys it,
he
he then shows it off.
Yeah.
And he paid $1. Thank you. So the thank you is, look what I got.
$1 glasses, thank you. Wow.
So I started to put that in my stand-up act, and it caught on. You know what I mean? It was the callback. You know, the very last line of my set for years was, I set up $1, thank you, $1, thank you. And then I was in Coney Island as a cop late at night on a midnight. In Coney Island, there's nothing but homeless people and prostitutes. And I got so bored, there was a prostitute named Peaches. And he was a good guy. And Peaches says to me, officer, it's 3 a.m. when your lunch hour at, you know.
Yeah.
And I said, at 3 a.m. And she said, do you want to go out? That's like, do you want a date?
Yeah.
And I said, well, I kind of, I play it up. I go, I make like I'm grossed out. And then I go, how much? You know what I mean? I'm interested.
Yeah.
And this is a true story. At the time, she said, for us to go in the bathroom, and make love.
Make love.
She said, a token and a cigarette.
Oh.
A Lucy. That's what they called them. A Lucy, you know that?
Yeah.
A token and a cigarette. And I look at the audience, I go, I talked that down. $1, thank you. And on some nights, everyone said it together. Oh. It's the rhythm of my son lives in my balls.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. And it caught on so much that to this day, in some certain frequencies in the NYPD radios, instead of saying K, out, over and out, roger that, they go, thank you. Like literally, Central be advised, we're going to go 63 at the house, thank you.
Yeah.
And Michael Caine, in the movie Miss Congeniality, grabs a sandwich from over her shoulder. She goes to bite into a big hero.
Yeah. Because
she has to lose weight. And she looks around. She's going to steal a bite. And Michael Caine reaches over, grabs the sandwich, and goes, thank you.
Oh.
I'd like to say he stole it from me.
He probably did, because a lot of times you say stuff in such a rhythm. I catch myself in my own kitchen, and I'm like, oh, wow, I just did a John DeResta.
Here's why. Even, you know what Amy Ashton said the other day?
Yeah.
She said something. She goes, when you say that thank you, it's funny. And I said, look, it got me a sitcom. It was the one. She goes, then why don't you just bring it back? It's not washed out.
Right.
And I think if I did my homework, why it works, we all say thank you 500 times a day. And if you just add that little spin on it, it makes it funny.
Right.
And it's an inside joke with people. You know what I mean?
Like, here's another thing you say with the rhythm. Now watch this.
And I don't even realize. You guys told me that. Yeah.
I know, watch this. Or, there's a few of them. Like Brody Stevens, God rest his soul, he had a lot of those catchphrases too, where it's like, and they were to the point where like people put them on, after he passed away, like people put them on wristbands and T-shirts, and his stuff was usually like, push and believe, like, positive energy, and push and believe.
I liked him a lot. Yeah, there's a funny story about him.
Yeah.
When people say his comedy is small world, I said I did Jennifer's Coffee on a Monday night in Studio City, right? Yeah. Jeff Garland used to go there. But I saw his name. What were we talking about?
Brody Stevens.
I saw Brody Stevens at Jennifer's Coffee in Studio City on a Monday night. Next day I flew to New York. I went to Stand Up New York, a big stand-up show, a club where I won New York's Funniest Cop years before, and there was Brody Stevens.
Wow. You know how you say thank you and then you have that rhythm of it? He had one, it was called Enjoy It. He'd go, enjoy it.
Yep.
And I asked him where that came from, and he said he was at a drive-thru, and he used to go to 2 drive-thrus when he went to ASU in Phoenix. And for some reason, this worker, she worked at one fast food restaurant, and then she worked at